Geez, there's not a lot of people played, and the freaking thing ends tomorrow. It ends in about 24 hours, and there's like nobody that play. There's still Anthony Shook and Jared to play. There's still John Hammond. Still Andrew and Grijalva, Colby, Church. like, let's see who's not in here anymore. That started the season that's not in here anymore. So I know the Broncos were. Ryan went. He's not in no more. Saints were nobody. Dove's still in. Church is still in. Panthers and Bucks were nobody. Jaguars and Browns were nobody. Cowboys and Commanders were nobody. Bengals was nobody. And John Hammond's still the Steelers. The Bears. The Bears is Devin DeCuna. Who's the one I just lost to, I believe. He's been the Bears since the beginning. I played him in the final week. They're still in, Andrew and Corey. They're still in. That's Tyler Hammond in the Ravens and Mark Retchen in the Raiders. The Lions at the beginning of the season was Isaac Balsamo. He is not in no more. Striker's still the Cardinals. The Patriots were nobody. Dolphins are still Anthony Shook. Chargers are Colby. Falcons are Konnor, Hazel. Everything's still good there. Bills was nobody. The Chiefs were nobody. Colts is still PlayStation guy. That's what we keep calling him. The Packers had nobody. The Titans, he left as well. That was Mark Odell. He is not in no more either. So he was the Titans. He's not in no more. Jarrett Bird is still the Texans. And then the Rams at the start of the season was Jason Followell from Signature Esports, but he's not in no more either. And the Seahawks is Joe Grijalva. He actually joined a few weeks ago, so. Seriously, I'll leave franchise mode to do that? Stupid. Alright. Alright, it's time.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
I don't even know what his record is.
First play, here's Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
First down, here's Cousins. This pass is caught by London. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. Throwing is Cousins. His throw incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Quincy Roche there on the stop. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Now a handoff to Chandler. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Vikings had 1-7 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Right, 97. Ready.
Love now. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run.
Oh my God, dude. Are you serious?
You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And Gaskin, I don't think he got there. No, they're going to mark him short.
Going for it.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know.
Oh my God, dude.
Them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
From a yard, and I couldn't even do
set
it.
to begin their next drive, the Falcons' offense at the line. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their 1st drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They go play action. Cousins. It's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No score after one on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Here's a diving catch right side. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
I felt that never seen that done like here.
How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll run again here with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Oh, this is blocked. That's a loud ball scooped up by the offense. And after all that, they're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough 2nd half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh, my God.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like a 2nd empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in. There he goes, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique. And
how does everybody juke so easily? My jukes don't do shit.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
First down, going to the air with Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Faster. Ready.
Love. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Come on.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action. Love to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Throwing play. And then the handoff threw me off. And then I thought it was a run. And then it was a throw. Like, what? I didn't even know what much on the run pass on.
Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To the air again. Love.
Dude, come on! I don't understand why every single one of my passes do that. They never fucking are close to anything. Oh, shit's frustrating. Everybody else just drops a pass right in like no fucking problem whatsoever.
Back incompletions. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete.
Not many Brewers just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
take it in at the 22. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, Cousins. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not.
Oh my God, I threw it!
And he'll go down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in
I
the
hit
wrong
R1,
direction.
I threw
This
it.
is certainly a case where one team needs big splash
Never
plays
let go.
right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Throwing. Love. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now throwing
Really?
on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Jesus.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They'll set up a throw.
Not even close.
Struggles
Like, not even
There's
close to
another
him.
one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Honestly, it was a
as
good
they
thing he
hold
picked it
on
off.
4th down.
He lost 20 yards on
Trying to
that,
shake
but-
off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw into the hands of London. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Looks like he didn't catch it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Oh, I would have declined it. I just hit next to it. I didn't realize it was on me, and it just selected something already.
Now they face a
I would've
2nd and
declined it,
long
so
following the holding
He
penalty.
didn't have to do another down, so his time
From
is
the
on my
gun,
side.
here's Cousins.
Look at it, see?
This
Fuck
one
me.
into the hands of Pitts. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
See, my jukes don't do shit! Everybody else jukes like 10 yards to the left or right. My guy jukes right into it. I don't know how everybody else does these jukes that I can't fucking do.
You mentioned the guys in the other uniform with 4 interceptions here in the first half.
4 interceptions. I should
Different guys have picked them off.
with that stat, but no.
What's going wrong with him throwing the football? While we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Love.
Oh, my God.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks are starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
I need to go back to just relax now. I was getting to the point where I feel like I'm out of it, and I start getting throwing it constantly, and I gotta still keep playing my game.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now Chandler. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time.
And my goodness, another interception. Makai Blackman.
Damn it!
And he will
I needed that. I can't fucking do anything on offense. I needed to return that shit.
throwing the interception. Love sliding out of the pocket. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On 3rd down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Love now to pass on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Love now. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They throw right away, and that's complete.
That was
on the
me
right
throwing
side.
the run ball
And he's
10 miles to the
getting this one up to
away
about
from
the
the freaking
35.
receiver, dude.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Got within a score. Don't let him freaking go
after the catch
score
makes
again.
it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Short
oh, come on, I thought I picked that off.
Pitts. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd down, Cousins. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Oh, my God.
Pass taken in.
God damn it. All that work I just did.
Falcons.
Right back to where I fucking was 2 seconds ago.
Touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown!
I don't know if he did that on purpose,
Jordan Addison.
or that's like one of the things I did is trying to switch to a player, and it switches to the wrong guy, and it looked just like that.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, staying alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
See, I think he thought I was running, so
set to begin their
right
next
when I
drive,
threw
the
it, he tried to
Falcons
switch to the
offense
player
at
near the quarterback to go after me, but it switched to that guy.
Sort of shift. And now here's another interception. Picked off by
Instead, you know what I mean? That's
and
probably
his
what
guys are
happened.
going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
They run it with Chandler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, Love. His pass caught at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Chandler. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21.
Tied. The way that was looking to start, man, that was...
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Momentum shift.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first.
Yeah.
My goodness, another interception. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
go. I don't know what the hell these teams stepped in, but I like it.
Here's Chandler. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
I'm not doing...
68 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and 3.
But when we get to the fourth quarter, I'm not doing what I did with Corey. I'm not letting him stay in.
Right. Now they show jet sweep it instead. They run up the middle here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books.
All 21 points are scored in the fourth quarter.
That's
bad. Or third quarter, I mean.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Good thing is I got tackled
the fourth.
At the 14, so I could still get another first down. Waste some clock here.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Now a give, right side. It's Chandler. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It'll go as a gain of 7
this
on
first
the play,
down,
and it sets up
another
a 3rd
set it
and
down.
inches situation.
But that means nothing, because I went for it earlier in the game. 3 plays, I couldn't even get 1 yard, so.
Here's Gaskin. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
97. Ready.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Miles Gaskin, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead in the 4th. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Robinson up the middle. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Samuel. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Cousins on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark. And obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not.
And now here is another interception. McKellen Blackman's got it, and the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now 2nd and 3. Addison will go in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Chandler, and this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll run on first down. Chandler, he can't get him down. Taken down at the 42. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down and the wins.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a give, right side. Chandler. This is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Only has one timeout.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Cousins.
No.
That is caught midfield down to the 45. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Ready. Ready.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Minnesota, it's a rare bright spot in what's been a tough season as they move to 2-7 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, ironically, he's got Kirk Cousins, who was on the Vikings. He's not now, but you know, as of this game, he was. He just got traded this season, or for this next year. I didn't even realize it was Cousins I was playing against. I still threw 3 picks. But I don't know how I flipped the momentum around because it was not looking good at all the first half. Jesus. But looking at the stats, though, 9 interceptions he threw to my 3. You'd think I dominated this game, but he was until the end. The second half, I started getting around, but I did not dominate that game at all for how the stats looked. Like every turnover, I couldn't do anything with every turnover I got. So, unfortunately, but able to get the dub. The season advances tomorrow night. Next week, I'm not sure. Do I play anybody next week? So I've beat Brad Dove and I've beaten Konnor Hazel, but I lost to Corey, Jarrett, Andrew, and Stryker. And the Lions and Rams and Jaguars. But I lost 4 user games, 3 AI games. Next I have the Packers, who is an AI game. Then Devin DeCunha, then the Packers again. Then PlayStation guy. My bye week is until friggin' week 14. And then I was supposed to be Mark Odell, but it's not anymore. No more Mark Odell. And I played Grijalva and Devin DeCunha the last 2 weeks of the season. 2-7. I'm probably not in the playoff contention, but we could spoil it for other people and have, try to win as many games as possible here. That's the goal, is just to see how many games I can win. That's all. That's all there is to it. I don't know what else to say. But, yeah, next week is the Packers. And then I have a user game with Devin DeCunha. DeCunha or DeCunha, I don't know. Just say the nya or na. But, anyway. Good game today. Why does that say CPU up there? The hell? Why does that say CPU? I just played... Don't tell me Konnor... Did Konnor leave after that? Let me look. Oh my God, he did. He must have just left. It says Falcons are available now. At least I got to play a user game before somebody left this time. I should have had the Titans and Lions. I played the Lions already as an, CPU team, but it was supposed to be. Okay, let's rephrase this or reword it. The Rams and Lions, I played both the Rams and Lions as AI or as, CPU teams. They were supposed to be user games as of when the season started. And then the Titans later on in the season, and the Lions again. So that's 4 games that were user games that turned to CPU games for me. It looks like Konnor left. Wow. He must have rage quitted the hell out of this shit. I don't know. I just messaged on the Madden chat, said good game. Good game. I didn't think anything was going to happen after the first half. I thought I was done. But Well, that sucks. I mean, at least I got to play him as a user, but that sucks for, the rest of the season for everybody else. I mean, shit, he's got a better record than I do. I don't know. Let me back out and go back in. Maybe it's glitching. I don't know. That's weird how he just left. That was quick. If he left, that was damn quick. Like, he got back to that menu before me and just said, fuck it, I'm done. Something. Yeah. He's gone, dude. He just left. Well, so anyway, that's... I hate to be the one... I hate to be the one that just, like... make somebody quit like that. Like, it's not like I blew him out and... I mean, I'm sure the 9 interceptions really frustrated him. I get it, because it's done it to me. I threw 10 picks against the AI in the crew league, if you remember my 90 to fucking nothing loss there, or whatever the hell it was. I mean, I started throwing a couple on purpose. Like, I was just throwing it up in the air on purpose at the end, but still, I threw 10 picks in a game. So it looks like Konnor literally left. So, as we were just talking before he played about going through everybody in here that's, after literally going through everybody who's in here at the start and who's still left and who's not anymore, we just have another one that just left, apparently, and no more Konnor Hazel in this league, but alright, so for the PGA Tour, it looks like I'll be playing that tomorrow night. That's literally the only time I have to play it. That's the only time I'll be able to play it is tomorrow. I just gotta hope I don't forget, because that's a lie. I could play it Saturday morning. Duh. I could play it before I go to Lebanon. I don't know what I'm talking about. I could play it Saturday morning if I had to. But once I leave for Lebanon Valley, that'll be it, because I'll be coming back. We'll be going to bed right when I get back, because we're getting up real early. We're heading out to New England Dragway in Epping, New Hampshire for the NHRA Nationals for Eliminations Day on Sunday. Since we got rain credit from last year, because it rained out, I had to pay a little bit still because the tickets are more than what we paid for last year, because we got like the package deal for the weekend last year, so it was cheaper. It looks like she only paid $50 for them. I don't know how they were ever that cheap. I don't know how she got that deal, but anyway, yeah, they're like I had to pay $50, but still $50 for 2 tickets. That's with the rain credit from last year, so only $50 to go for the Sunday. We're going to Maple Grove later in the year too for the whole weekend. I say the whole weekend. We're going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think that weekend technically does start Thursday with sportsman stuff. Some NHRA weekends start Thursday, some start Friday, but I think Maple Grove actually starts Thursdays. But we're going I think we're going to go down Thursday night after work. We're going to head out that way or down that way. That way that we're there. So Friday when we wake up, we only have to go 40 minutes to the track and we're there instead of 3.5 hour drive to the track in the morning and leave 5 o'clock. We'll be tired. No, we'll be down there already the night before. That's not until September, 2 weeks after we go to Darlington. So I'm looking forward to it. This will be a good summer. Anyway, but I'm going to go to bed because she's probably waiting for me. And yeah, 12:06. We'll see you back here tomorrow. I should be back here to play a little bit of a couple things before the Indy 500 at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Like trying to get the golf. Maybe I'll get the golf in before Indy 500 or I can do it after. It shouldn't take... I don't know how long it would take, to be honest with you. I might not even make it the whole race because it's not like any other race where, you know, like NASCAR, you take hits and you know, you can keep going. This shit, man, you make one mistake and tap the wall or hit the wall just hard enough, that car's done. So I just got to be really patient in this race. So last year, I think I made it 113 laps or something like that, I think. I was able to make it past halfway last year, but I did not finish that race either. I would like to finish all 200 if I can. That's the goal. And then we'll see where we're at that point to see if I can win. But that was the whole purpose of doing the official race last week. Is getting a little bit of practice with it. And it is hard to pass. You need to really drive that thing, get a good run off the corner to get that run and draft down the back and front stretch. But anyway, we'll see you back here tomorrow night for that. I will try to get on before that and play the golf or something. As of now, there's only 3 people that have done the golf from what I saw. That was as of a few hours ago. I don't know if anybody else played it since, but as of a few hours ago, Croaky leads it at 20 under. Andrew sits second at 19 under, and Stryker third at 14 under. It's only 2 rounds. It's at Freer Park, which is in Troy, New York, which is, a local course to me that somebody created. So I'm going to launch the game real quick just to see. If anybody has done it. See if there's a 4th. I don't know where Colby's been. Well, I saw him jump online on PlayStation while I was at work because I got the notifications on my phone. But he did not race the road race last night, which was shocking because it was at Spa. He likes Spa. He was not in it. Neither did I know, but I didn't see his name in the chat for it, so on Discord, so I don't think he raced either. So I don't know if he's, not home at the moment or what. I'm gonna check this here. We did get a new member, by the way. Right here, I did accept it. That is... I gotta look because I don't know. What is it? Chris Justice from car number 14. Car number 14, I'm not sure what series, but he messaged me 6:42 this morning. Said I requested to join, so I did it from work. I used the Splash Top remote and accepted it just in case he wanted to play it today, but he... as of a couple hours ago, he still hasn't played it. So, yeah, still just a 3. But that's the scores currently in the Freer Park Championship. Only 3 people, but no Colby or me yet, who have been playing every one. So there's only 5 of us and that's literally the only 5 that finished last event. Colby, Andrew, Stryker, Croaky, and myself. The only 5 that have done all 7 events so far. And 3 of them already did this one. Just me and Colby have not done this one yet. But me and Colby would make it 8. For all 5 of us, have only ones to do 8. Brandon has been forgetting, but I'm trying, he most likely would be able to get this one done this week if he remembers. I just got to remind him. But he hasn't done one since Pebble Beach up here. Jerry hasn't done one. So Jerry, Anthony Shook, and John Hammond were the only ones from the week before that didn't do last week's. And actually, I want to say John or Jerry or somebody I thought started this one. Maybe they just didn't finish because it was 4 rounds. I thought there were more that started than... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong because I was the last one to do it out of the 5 here. When I went in the first round, it might have been only the 4 to choose from. No, I think there was more than 4. So that means some people started and just never finished all 4. And you got to finish it for it to show up and count. So... Corey did the qualifying for the Indy 500. That must be... He just sent it at 12:08, so that's the fixed qualifying. Kevin Swindell. Holy shit. Oh, you're not seeing it. Sorry, hold on. This is what I'm looking at. Look, it's got Kevin Swindell. Is that the actual Kevin Swindell? Yeah, I mean, I see. I don't even look at all the names in mine if I recognize anybody, but Kevin Swindell. Now I'm curious. Who was in mine? I don't think I actually looked through every name, but I kind of want to look now. I don't recognize anybody in here. I don't have nobody. Zach Sprouse. What were the... Zach Sprouse right here in the 86. Is that Zach and Cody? Was Sprouse their last name? Could it be? Could it be him? That's interesting. What? Actually. Well, Cody does not have a iRacing account, so I doubt it's. If there was a Cody Sprouse, then I. Oh. Oh, it was Cole. I'm an idiot. Oh, well, there is a Zach Sprouse, though, from in a racing car. Jesus Christ, that's a small-ass car. What? That? No way. He does not fit. No, what? I'm confused. How the fuck do you fit in that shit? Oh, my God. I don't know. I thought it was Zach and Cody was the same as their. I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know. What the hell were their names? Cole and who? Was it Zach and Cole? I swear, I thought it was Zach and Cody were their actual names too. It was just a different name. Last name in the show, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Okay. I give up. Oh, Dylan. It was Dylan. I'm tripping. All right, I'm gonna get C. I'm gonna go to bed. We'll see you back here tomorrow. So long.